1 2 1 2. Yeah. God, I can't wait to get a new like arm boom desk arm coming in the mail, and I can't wait because this one's kind of been, it's like annoying as far as it like gets in the way of the screen. The other one's like kind of made for to be lower or whatever, and like out of the way, which is nice, very nice. But yeah, I just really wanted to skate around a little bit here. Oh. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oops. Oops. I think I finally have my stream set up perfectly, and I will definitely be streaming more often now, because everything with it is absolutely perfect now. It's, as far as convenience, the convenience of this is too good. Yeah, stupid fucking shit that I had to do in the other one. I do this on the Xbox, my Xbox account. I don't think I ever did it. I guess I never did it on this. I haven't played any of the update, any events on here in a while, because this game is just kind of lame right now. This game is super lame in a lot of ways, at least. No wonder the game is so fucking loud. I have it turned up all the way. Bring that down there. More maybe. 7, yeah. That was good usually. Even more, it's like still like insane. It's like, yeah, okay. I know which stage, I just forget where it is. Yeah, it's right here. I don't know, I was that close to the next rip score level up. How did I do the fucking airwalk again? Airwalk in air, then R2. It's so weird, you have to do like a down on the joystick separately. I want to do the airwalks more. It's just fucking, it's kind of awkward. And it's like, feels like it's no guarantee on if it'll actually do it. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing this stuff for. Oops. One, two, 1, 2. Oh my god. Just testing out the sound here. I wonder why it feels like it's kind of I don't know, lower than it usually is. Maybe that's just my imagination. Maybe brought up even more. Does it need to be brought up even more? You know? Gotta put that gain up if you want to be able to do it at a distance, that's all. Like, I don't want the mic in my face, so I'll make sure I get picked up still or whatever. It is almost 4 in the morning, and I think I've realized that I have to play video games in order to, or I have to stream video games in order to play video games at all. I feel like I got so conditioned to, when I was playing video games the most, I was doing it during COVID, and I was streaming that entire, like a lot of that time during COVID, just trying to really get that off the ground, and just because it was fun. It really was just a nice way to kill time, in all honesty. Like, gave me a reason to kind of finish games and really play the hell out of some video games. But it's like that. It's like my body doesn't want. It's like my body got so used, or like my subconscious got so used to that now I don't want to play video games unless I'm streaming it. It's weird. Maybe I just have to totally ignore chat because there are times where like I get distracted by it, and like I don't know if people are watching this or not. Like I don't know if they're viewers now. I took all the stats off except for, so there'll only be chat on here from now on. From my perspective, unless there are people chatting, then it's not. Then I have no idea like what the statistics are if anybody's actually watching or whatever. And I think it's better for me to not know that stuff, so I can just kind of hang out and not think about it. I could always see the stats when I get the email afterwards anyway, as far as if I really want to see the info or whatever. But yeah, gonna get a new microphone in here, or not a new microphone, but a new couple new boom arms in here, and have like 2 mics set up, and then if I stream with somebody, I could always, you know, I can always stream with both of us talking on here now, and do videos where people are talking. I want to do videos where it's like not really a podcast, it's just people talking, and it could be quick, it could be short, it could be multiple different videos of different topics, or it could be, I'm not even following this. Take this fucking shit off. I don't care at all about this fucking crap. This fucking shit off of here. Wait, where is it? Oh, missions. Get it the fuck off. So yeah, I basically have, what I was getting at, what was I getting at with that, yeah, it would be fun to do something where it's people talking, but not a podcast per se. I think I hate, like, the word podcast at this point, to be honest, or I hate, like, the, connotations that go along with that. So, you know, it'd be cool to just do things where people are talking, but it's not, like, it's not anything. It's not a vlog, it's not a podcast, it's just, like, my opinion, my perspective, my vlog on my own YouTube channel is just a, something for myself, like a personal, like, whatever thoughts I feel like recording and posting, or any opinions specifically that I really care about, you know. Like, that's like a different thing, you know, vlogging or whatever, but, like, you know, doing a thing where people are talking, but it, for some reason, like, I don't know, like, because I feel like podcasts are meant to be long, at least, like, 30 to 45 plus minutes, that, you know, it'd be cool if you did something where people are talking, but the video could be, like, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, where the conversation, you know, finds its own way, and you don't really put any specification on it, you know what I mean? It'd be cool to get together with somebody instead of like a podcast thing, just doing like 3 separate 10-minute videos that are about different topics, or you know, and the conversation ends up going an hour or two. That's different, but it just, I don't know, it's cool to just like make a thing that doesn't have to be episodic. I feel like podcasts or doing continuous like videos or whatever, where, like, again, it's different with, like, I guess vlogging or certain things where it's like it's kind of supposed to be like sequential or episodic, but I would rather see more videos of people just kind of hanging out and talking as opposed to like labeling it as a podcast, because I think the problem with podcasts is so many people want to make them informative or make them like, oh yeah, like people want this information. It's like people don't need, you're not like as smart as you think you are. Like a lot of people think they have like a lot of wisdom and a lot of shit, and really they're just saying, most people right now are saying shit that's already been said and just not as smart and just not and not as good, you know, not as intellectually sound as other minds before them. And it's just a lot of circle jerks. That's like what was circle jerking, you know, like a lot of podcasts I think is just a big old circle jerk, and I don't really want to like be a part of anything like, you know, I don't think labeling something as a podcast gives it the it's not a good representation of what I would be doing, at least with that. But we're gonna see where that goes. If anybody's even wanting to have conversations with me and do something like that, just because, you know, that'd be cool. But yeah, again, none of it being any specific thing. I like doing things without it feeling like it's pigeonholed. I really never want to like be pigeonholed or be like, oh, I have to stick to this. It's so cool to be able to just be free with whatever you want to do, you know, and not have it be like, oh, well, it has to be this, so we have to stay in this box. I hate being boxed in with anything I do. So that's why, yeah, that's why I play different instruments as a musician. Why I don't like to stick to any one thing ever. Why is it giving me another mission when I already like untagged something? Oh, I don't want to. It's not even letting me, so I have to go to this shit, don't I? You fuckers. Let me actually, go to the skate park, or the skate shop too, and see if I can update my thing here. No. I really like not wearing the headset while I'm gaming too, so I don't know, I think just like having the little bit of audio through the monitor is fine. Like I don't have to hear everything in detail, unless it's like a, you know, playing Apex or something where I really need it. I don't really want to, I don't know, with Skate I can just kind of fuck around with it and not, you know, the sound is, there's a reason I muted all these people and shit, muted the voiceover actors and shit. It's like, this, the best part about this game is I can just kind of relax in it. I don't really have to do shit. What does that mean? Travel to the mission area. There's no specific thing. They're all like bullshit tasks too. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do the mission. God, these missions are really like tedious as opposed to like they're not even fun. I think it's not even the fact that there aren't that many missions, but that they're not even. They just feel like a lot of games feel like chores. Why do modern games feel like I'm doing chores, dude? Or that I'm like clocking into a job. Like if you're gonna give me tasks and make it fun. I feel like the problem with this modern release of Skate is that it's of course obviously like a gotcha game, or it's like wanting to be like, oh, like Fortnite the fuck up, and it's gonna, you know, it's all about like, are people, you know, buying skins and shit, like really where they're making a lot of their money, right? But what I can't stand about this is just like a lot of games now are like not fun. What made the original Skate games fun is that you could like be creative with something as simple as, okay, ollie this stair set, or like clear this stair set And it was just like, for a photo shoot or a video, you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted. Sometimes they were like, how do you do specific things? But most of the time it was like, just, oh, get a cool photo or get something that you like. And then it was just like, it literally puts you in a place of, okay, how cool do I want this to be? How like awesome do I want my magazine cover for Thrasher to be? That's what makes the game so fun to me, is the, or just games in general need to, it feels like there's two extremes. They either have you doing chores and it's all like regimented in that way, of a to-do list, right? Or modern games have like too much freedom. They let you do too much of whatever you want. Like, I don't like doing too much of whatever I want to the point of like Minecraft. I've never been into Minecraft because I know it's like you could do whatever, but I'm too lazy to like build and shit. Like, I do not want to spend a bunch of time. Damn, he hit the fucking corner of that. That was terrible. But does that make sense? Like, I love like the arcade aspect of games where I can just, you can jump into it heavily or casually. It's like, a lot of games don't, it's like they're one or the other, and they're not really like, I don't know, there's no in between, and it's very annoying. I wish games were more fun, is all. Games literally should just be fun, and a lot of them are not. They're just tedious. I hate how much of these like games feel tedious. And it's like, of course you don't have to do that stuff, but if you're doing the battle pass, you paid money on it, suddenly you feel obligated to. And I remember when I was in that, not that trap of that, but the, oh fucking Christ, what did I do? Oh my god. Just everything going wrong. Everything else has gone wrong. What's it called? The, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm making a lot of sense with that. I think a lot of modern games are like more tedious. And I'm talking multiplayer games, obviously, mainly multiplayer. Experiences are always kind of just, yeah. Or they had, not always, they used to be fun. Like doing a private match in Halo where it's like, alright, not, you know, swords only, everyone high speed, gravity, anti-gravity kind of thing. Like low gravity, high speed with nothing but swords and shotguns is like my shit in Halo 3, you know? That's like, I remember someone doing that once as a kid with some group of friends, and I was like, it was the most fun I had ever had as far as that customization aspect of it. When I was playing Warzone, everyone was doing a lot of Call of Duty. Back during COVID, now with Warzone, you know, even if you didn't pay for Modern Warfare, like the game, you could do a private match, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not, because, I don't know, maybe everyone just bought it, but either way, I had so many people come into a fucking lobby at some point. Like, there was like literally 12 of us doing like knives only or like crossbows only, and it was the most fun I have ever had with anybody ever playing video games in the last like 5 to 10 years. Whatever that was, more than 5 years ago, but you know what I mean. In the last decade, that was the most fun I've ever had playing video games with people, because it was like simple and kind of limited in that way, you know, boxed in a good way, and like and just like it felt old school. It felt like the way games used to feel, and it was obviously like you don't always get that because it's only moments like that where everyone had to leave it up to a fucking virus killing, you know, the world to make people actually. To force people to actually make time to you know, do those simple things, or feel like they feel like it's okay. Oh, we gotta kill time. Like, it's okay if I'm playing video games. I'm not being an irresponsible adult, not making money. You know, it's like, I don't know. People were allowed to. It was all the more reason for us to want to get something off our minds too. You know what I mean? But anyway, what I mean is like there was a lot of factors as to why that all like synced up perfectly, and I'm like kind of sad at the thought of that like never happening again, and how bizarre it is to think that the worst time for the world was the best time for like gaming for me in recent years, and that's just so fucking stupid. It's so stupid that people, again, that's like just that specific group of people too. Who knows if that'll ever just happen again with anybody. And the thing that blows my mind is when people. The thing that really blows my mind is when people like play separate games but are in the same party, like on Xbox or Discord or anything, when everyone's in the same party but no one's actually playing the same game together. I don't understand like the point of that. Like everyone's just playing different shit, sitting in silence, like feeling like they're hanging out with people, but everyone has the freedom to like do their own game. I mean, it's just bizarre. I guess if you're doing it all the time, nothing but you're a hardcore like gamer doing nothing but gaming, and you do that here and there because you're so used to playing with everyone and playing, like it's whatever. That's different. If it's like your entire world and that's all you do, that's one thing. But for for people that, I don't know, I'm so confused as to why people don't really like, it's like, feels like people don't expect things to be more fun than they are, and people don't care if things are, like, they don't even want to put that effort in. Like, you have to put that effort in to have fun with people. You have to show up. You have to not be flaky and show up, first of all, and you have to, like, just kind of go out of your way a little bit. You have to be like, oh, like, well, everyone wants to play this. Let me check it out since everyone wants to play it. Even if you're not crazy about it, it's like, oh, you know, it's fun to just play something with people. And of course, yes, it's not that deep. It should just be fun. But what I mean is, people don't even put the effort into trying to have a good time anymore. I'm like just shocked at how people complain about being lonely and not having fun or not feeling like they have any hobbies, but they're not like trying to change that. I'm like actively trying to be off my phone because I just released an album and I had to promote it and do so much shit on Instagram recently, and now I'm like thankfully in kind of a slower, like just like let it kind of ride standpoint, or let it ride kind of point of it, and I'm just kind of like now being like, all right, fuck this shit, and not wanting to be on my phone. But when I have to use it for music shit and I can't stand it, but I'm always trying to find anything that's not. Maybe that's why I should do this more, because just streaming and saying, you know, streaming is another way of me getting things off my mind without it being like a YouTube thing, you know. I don't know. I just mean, that, like, yeah. It's shocking. It's shocking how people are okay with things being, like, with their lives being boring and uneventful, and not like, you know, they're too lazy to put in the effort in making it more eventful and making it more meaningful. I'm like I've realized I'm like always kind of like, I'm an unnecessarily introspective person, and I'm always trying to find like the depth of life and like to soak up the juices of what life has to offer, kind of thing. And while that can be kind of like, I don't know, repetitive in a lot of ways, or it can be kind of like, I almost feel like I annoy myself with that, where it's like, oh, like every moment has to have like some significant meaning. I'm trying to like stop doing that so I can just kind of relax and chill out. But what I mean is, like, I'm always looking for that, and I'm always like, I have to go out of my way to do that. I have to like go out of my way to make that happen or whatever. And whether other people want to do that or not is very rare and random now, you know, excluding a couple people in my life for sure. It's like, there are definitely people that are also in the same boat or just wanting to do something else. But I'm tired of, like, I don't know, not doing things. Like, I love my projects. I love the work that I do with my music, and I love working on things and being productive, feeling productive, you know. But yeah, I think I just really want to I really want to keep doing this and be successful with whatever I end up doing. YouTube, streaming, music, whatever, acting, writing, directing, filmmaking, whatever I end up doing in my life. I just really want to find like-minded people to connect with that on, and like do nothing but that forever until I die. Obviously not forever, but yeah, like until I'm dead. I want to do like so many meaningful things. And here's the thing, is like, that's like the most fun that I have. Like that is my fun, is like, even when I'm gaming, it's like I want it to be a project or bring, you know, I'm like just kind of skating casually in here, and it's fun playing this right now and streaming, and I fucking brushed the cobwebs off of my equipment just now finally, and I'm just like, God, I like have all this set up and I haven't been streaming for whatever reason, just haven't felt like it. I was releasing the album, had a lot of other things on my mind, and now I'm, you know, kind of coming back to it. I feel like I still have to take this fucking Elgato down. That's crazy. Just take it down to like -9. Is that? It feels like it's still pretty loud. It's just like maybe the master volume in here though too. I gotta just turn this shit down. Yeah, let's take this shit down to like a 70. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. But yeah. Let me take down one more. Yeah, you get what I mean. I forgot what I was talking. I mean, I don't forget. I didn't forget what I was talking about, but I forgot to care. I guess I forgot to care about it just now. I think that I'm really excited about what my life could be and what my life will be, I guess, and I'm just wanting to keep it going, keep whatever I can do going. I basically am like, I've set up my entire life to be able to bank off of this, to make some serious fucking money off of like what this modern world is, which is like all of my interests happen to be things that people are, you know, very successful with still, or at least like things in the creative where like I have no problem streaming video games or doing this, and I have no problem like making music, making videos, making stories and movies, and like I'm up for all of it, and I just gotta keep doing it, and I gotta like find things to distract myself, because when I don't have a distraction or things to do, fun projects to do, then I am very bored and miserable and I feel like I just I feel like a lack of purpose. I have to like create through these projects. I have to create so much purpose that there's like no way that there's no way that I can feel useless in the world, kind of thing. Like I just never want to be like not spending my time contributing, I guess. And I like to contribute things. I like to say what's on my mind and try to give my honest thoughts, to maybe give other people the comfort to speak their honest thoughts. Like all I could ever hope for in my life or who I am is like that other people are inspired to be themselves just as much as I have enjoyed being myself my whole life, you know, for better or worse. It's kind of bitten me in the ass a little bit here or there, but you know, sometimes I could be too much of myself in an insufferable way, but I feel such clarity with who I am lately, and I'm just happy about that. Happy that, like, I don't care anymore. Or I don't care as much, I should say. I don't care. For a while, I was, like, trying to be myself and be super abrasive about it, and then I would care about what other people thought and get really in my head about it or get self-conscious about it. And now I'm just like, I don't know, like, fuck everybody. Like, unless I'm, like, actually hanging out with them and seeing people on a day-to-day basis, what is the point of actually caring about what anybody thinks? Now, I care about what people think way too much of me a lot of the time, but I have to remind myself, like, they don't care. Like, they're not thinking about you a lot of the time, and they're not thinking about you as much as you think they are. And if they are, it's not as, you know, even if they think something negative of you, it's not just that, you know what I mean? Unless they really don't like you, I guess. But most people see how mixed. I think everyone is complex and mixed, and everyone sees how complex and mixed everybody. Like, you know, as far as how you know, much of an individual everybody is, you know. And I think we all, like, people are so much more forgiving of you than you would think, and people will be so much more open to you than you would think. But as long as you're nice and like, you know, as nice and respectful for the most part, they'll forgive that 10% or their 15% of the time that you're not, and that you kind of lose your shit. At least I hope that the people that have seen me lose my shit and lose my cool, I hope that they are. I'm sure they're understanding of that. And if not, then, you know, then A, they're not my people, and also they're not as smart as I assumed they were. I guess they're not as intelligent as I assumed they were, because I assume a lot of people are more intelligent than I am, or have more to. I have more to learn from them than they have to learn from me. You know, like, as far as people that are actual, I don't want to say actual adults, but people that have chosen a more standard lifestyle of an adult than I have, as far as marriage, the home, the family, the kids, the good job, all that stuff. Like, some people really, you know, a lot of people have chosen that, and even though I don't understand it and don't want to live that way myself, at least I don't plan on living that way anytime soon. You know, even though I don't get it, doesn't mean like that it's not, doesn't feel right for them. But I don't know, a lot of people are living a lie, and they could totally be in denial about their happiness. What I mean is, like, I for a while judged, like, other people for having that kind of cliched adult life, and now I'm kind of not only a little envious of them, but not envious, just you know, in admiration of them more so than anything. I'm not only in admiration of them, but kind of just realizing, like, oh, you know, they are into different things than I am. You know, they want different things than I do. You know, people really love, like, having a spouse to go on vacations with and do stuff with like that. You know, and there are people like myself that are just, I'm pretty content no matter who I'm with or what I'm doing. You know, I most of the time I feel pretty content, despite how angry I can seem a lot of the time. Most of the time I'm content with, like, just like who I am and what I'm doing, what my life is, and I just want to be content by myself. And you know, some people really need a partner, really need somebody. And everyone needs somebody, I guess, but I don't know. You know, other people want so badly that there's also the peer pressure of society too. That's just like, let's not deny that. But you know, a lot of people want that security of the good job and the security of a person to come home to. I love that. I just don't want to feel like I need it as much as everybody else. So a lot of people totally feel like they need it, that they're with somebody that they're not even really that happy with or that compatible with, just because it's like it works for the moment. You know, it's so crazy how many people's relationships and marriages are like, this is working for the moment, you know? And then, like, they probably, like, have a midlife crisis or lose a parent, something happens, and then, like, they start, like, cheating or fucking around on them, or just, you know, become completely different and distant, and then the relationship is doomed from the start, as it was always meant to be. You know, because you just can, you know, you can tell that people are forcing, a lot of people force relationships. They force themselves to feel romance for someone that they are really not that into. It's just convenient. Like, even with romance and building a life and building a fucking, you know, building an entire, like, you know, family home life kind of thing with somebody, even that, like, people do out of convenience and just, like, laziness of, like, oh, well, I don't want to, like, I'm too lazy to go out into the dating world, or like, they don't, you know, they just deal with it. That is, you know, where religion helps with that, and, like, all sorts of things where it's like there are other factors that people, you know, there are people that literally think, like, well, God brought us together, we can't get divorced, we can't say, like, there are people that, like, just because of God, like, they don't, you know, just because of some shit like that, which is just crazy to me. But yeah, no, I don't know. Everyone, to each their own. Whatever. You know, all's fair in love and all that. But you know, every a lot of things. It's just, I just can't tell. I can't tell with people anymore. I think a lot of people are totally living a lie and in deep fucking denial about their relationships and the love that they actually don't really feel for their supposed partner. And I find that hypocrisy of that just so goddamn hysterical in a lot of ways. It's fucking hilarious, because I'm like, it just makes me that much happier. It makes me like I'm just giggling over here sipping my fucking beer or whatever, you know, like drinking my, like, seltzer water or whatever the fuck, like, just over here chilling, not having to deal with the stress of that, not having to deal with, like, the bullshit that comes with all of it. You know, more money, more problems, more relationships, and more things like that going on in your life, more opportunity for fighting with others, and for more, you know, more variables of, like, just shit happening with people, you know what I mean? Like, no wonder people are addicted to being alone, or people are, like, okay with being they're totally content with being by themselves, because, you know, you don't have to compromise with anybody. You don't have to. I'm so obsessed with being alone just from that standpoint, is because I'm so overly considerate and overly conscientious with others. What do you want to do? Like, what do they want? You know, it's like all of that shit is you know, why I'm kind of like I love being alone in a lot of ways, because when I'm with people, I feel the need to entertain and force myself to, I don't force myself to connect, but I force myself to be, like, in a good mood sometimes, just to not you know, come off like I'm bummed or anything like that. And I don't do that. What am I saying? I don't fake anything. I'm very clear with how I feel a lot of the time. But what I mean is, I don't know what I mean. Fuck what I was saying. I don't really care, actually. skating in this park for a long time. It's because I'm not going to do this at all tomorrow, probably, so I'm just taking advantage of the points that I just spent on this. Playing the fuck out of this little area. It's cool. It's like, it is fun. Like, this is a cool, like a decent park. I wish there was like a really big fun track, like back in the day as well. We need a solid fun track eventually. This is just some, I mean, this is like the, whatever, stadium. It's like a stadium thing that they're doing instead with this, but yeah, oh yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, people being in denial about their relationships or whatever. That was sick, damn, that was crazy. But yeah. I don't know. As far as what's genuine or not, I think a lot of people are totally bullshitting their lives, and they're fine with it. They're fine with the bullshit life because of how it comes off with everybody else. They just get used to the routine with a specific person, and then they don't want, again, they're too lazy or too afraid to start over. Like, a lot of people really don't want to start over, so they're so, like, with relationships, this is what I learned with my last relationship. With relationships, like, people don't just, like, fuck around and cheat or like, you know, do, like, very drastic things like that because they've invested in their relationships. I'm not saying, I think about cheating, I have a deep fear of getting cheated on, actually, and I've never cheated on anybody, and I think the reason I bring that up so much is because I'm shocked at how often it happens. Like, I'm shocked at how much it happens, but I don't have, like, some, like, no one cheated on me. I don't have some sort of, like, fuck you, you fucking whore for cheating on me, you know, whatever. I mean, you know, I've definitely, like been in situations where it felt that way, but it technically wasn't, you know. It's like, but, like, what I mean is, yeah, like, people, like, invest a lot in their relationships that they're so afraid of, you know, when you're investing in a marriage, investing in all this time, it's an investment of time that you don't want to feel, you know, you don't want to feel like that's all been a waste. Let's face it, like, no one wants to, like, break up because you don't want to feel like it was a waste of time, but it was never a waste of time. You learn so much from people. You learn from every single relationship you have. Even my worst relationships where I felt like I was at rock bottom, was like, I look back at some of my relationships, like, why the fuck was I with that person? What the hell was wrong with me at the time? But, you know, things, a lot of times things, I don't want to say things happen for a reason, but you don't realize how much you grow or how much you learn about yourself and how much you're actually, how much experience you're actually getting from that. Even if it is like a really shitty situation, that's experience. You're experiencing something that you know you don't want to deal with that again. I've had plenty of moments in relationships where I'm like, I never want to fucking deal with this shit again, and I know, and I'm at peace now, and I feel really good and happy knowing that I never will. Like, I'll never deal with it again. And then eventually I'll be dead, and it won't matter anymore. And that's, like, the beauty of death, too, is all the shame and embarrassment and all the, like, you know, all that shit goes away, too. Like, the beauty about death, in a lot of ways, things ending, is that, like, all of your shit that you hold on to your entire life, a lot of, like, you know, shame or guilt or just feeling, like, really low about yourself, like, all that goes away. And it's, like, really just, it only matters, what you think of yourself and everything that you do only matters right now while you're alive. Like, like, you know, life is only significant in life, and then death is just where all of that stops completely. Sounds pretty fucking sweet. No, it sounds pretty. It's just there's like so a lot, like, as awful as death is, and as the permanent as it is, when people leave us and they are gone forever, as awful as that is, there's like a lot of, like, necessity with it, you know, a lot of necessity. Like, people, like, life needs death, and I don't want to say vice versa, because I don't know if death needs life, but death is just death. It's just finality, the end of everything and anything at all. And yeah, that's something I've been kind of embracing, is like, I'm going to die, therefore I have to live now. I'm going to die, and I have to enjoy life right now. And the older I get, the more, like, I feel my body just slowly dying. The older I get, I'm just like, damn, I gotta keep enjoying it, or I gotta like really, you know, do everything I want to do. You gotta do everything you want to do. And only things left on my bucket list are definitely, like, see certain places. Like, I definitely want to travel once I'm, like, ready to fly again, or ready to, like, spend the money on that shit. You know, I definitely want to see more places, and I want to make at least one feature-length film, one movie, even if it's a piece of crap. I want to make a movie before I die, and make at least, like, I don't know, a few more albums, make plenty more songs, and that's it. That's all I'm really happy with, is making plenty more music, at least maybe a movie or 2 or 3, maybe a handful of movies. I'd love to make at least like a handful of movies before I die. Short films, long films, whatever. Fuck, it doesn't matter. And, yeah, I want to read plenty of books. I want to play all the video games I've paid for. I want to watch all the movies I've paid for. My physical media movies and shit. Like, I am excited to just do shit. It's so important to do stuff. Fuck, like, the phone. God damn, the phone is so... Fuck the internet, man. I'm so, like, anti-internet, anti-social media right now, and I'm just sick of it, like, taking my time. I'm sick of it feeling like it's stealing my fucking time. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck you, internet. Fuck you, internet. For stealing my time. I know I'm saying this as I'm streaming, but no, this is like I'm still doing something, and I'm talking right now. I'm getting something out. And that's, I feel better now. Once I hit like an hour on this stream, I'll probably cut it a little bit here. It is almost like 4:20 here. I don't know, I'm like, gonna start feeling my, I'm gonna start feeling like, alright, you know, like, I don't want to play this anymore. I think I'm gonna hit the street again though before I cut it. Because I'm getting sick of this. Or I'm over it. I love Skate though. Like, I've only been playing this one because the skating feels so good. I complain a lot. I'll complain a ton about the game itself. You know, the game, but the gameplay is, it is like perfect, absolutely perfect. The gameplay in this game was really good, nice and fast and all that. Oh, come on. That was such a clean blunt slide, too. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Do like one of these, because I don't know, if it looks like I just need a little bit more rip score to get that next thing. Come on. What are you doing? What you doing? Oh yeah, dude. I'm getting so many flip tricks going on right now. Fuck yeah, dude. We're all better we're all good thanks to Totino's pizza rolls. I don't think that's the line that he says, but something like that. Totino's. Tim and Eric is great. Everybody's talking about Totino's. I don't understand. Oh wait, I should just buy some stuff. What am I saying? Oh wait, did I buy everything already? No, I did not. Oh, well, it looks like I still have to purchase some things. Yes, I am going to purchase all of it. I will take all of it. Whoops. Now I know I didn't buy this shit. It's a bunch of like the builder shit. Who cares? Filmer. It's not a word, by the way. Filmer is not a word. Filmmaker, cinematographer, photographer. You're even if you're shooting video, you're directing photography, moving pictures. Cinematographer is like the best word for that, obviously, but videographer for skate. We want to get into the details of actual skateboarding, like what it would technically be for skateboarding. It would definitely be videographer more than anything. Camera operator, you know. But filmer is not a word, or filmer is not a correct term in that aspect. Is all I mean. Just sounds stupid and wrong and dumb, like you and your family. You're all stupid, wrong, and dumb, and lame, and you got poop in your pants. No, I'm just kidding, though. You know I'm kidding. Hey, you know I'm fucking with you, right? I'm just fucking with you, bro. Okay. Well. Oh, I still have enough for one more. Alright. Alright. My favorite thing is that. It's like all I do in this game lately. Well, he's at work all the time. I don't want to do them now. Oh, come on. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Where do we go? I'm wondering where I should go right now. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? Now I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. When you think you change your mind, you better change it back, or we will both be some. Oh yeah. I don't make them like that anymore, that's for sure. That's for sure. Alright. I don't know what I'm trying to do. No. Oh. Garbage. Alright. Oh, God. Let's actually, hold on, let me get a good angle of that. I want to see that on a funny replay. See this angle first. Oh, God. That was pretty great, actually. And then, let's see a tripod one. Oh my God. Alright, here we go. Just a board flying. Oh God. It like skips a little bit there because of how fast it comes. I just want to like back it up a little bit. Yeah, let's get a little bit of a wider angle. Alright, here we go. One more time. Ugh. Yeah, it's like definitely like a little weird or something. Could be because it's on PlayStation or just because it's not there. Replay isn't there yet, but you can see that it's got like some issues. Frame rate, some sort of frame rate, something there. Or maybe it was the angle I was at. I don't know, but that was obviously skipping a little bit there. All right. Fucking find something else to do, I guess, till I go to sleep, and then I'll be on her more, I guess. Now that I got this set up down a little better.